I can assure you that you're not going to want to go through these extreme withdrawals. If some of you guys who watch my videos have, you know what it's like, but to try to explain what this is like to someone who's never gone through it, like, you can't. You just can't. You are thrown into a completely different state of consciousness, and it's not enjoyable at all. All you want to do while you're going through these experiences is just close your eyes and sleep it off. You'd think that you could sleep during these experiences. Good luck. Good fucking luck. You are not going to be able to sleep. Maybe if you went to the doctor and got some medication, you could, but you are not going to be able to sleep if you're going through the DTs or extreme withdrawals. It's going to make it way worse. That's the one thing you want to do. You just want to find, while you're going through these experiences, you want to find some way to escape. Anything. So you close your eyes and try to sleep, and like when I would close my eyes, the visuals were so fucking intense. Clear as day, guys. My entire visual field with my eyes closed would open up, and I would see these like Victorian era like ballroom dances, and I could see everything. I could see the people dancing, all like the old dresses that the women would wear. I could see them and like what they were wearing. I could see like these, like a saloon with a bar and the bartender, and I was watching this scene from like ancient history unfold, and then it would go from that to like an ancient Egyptian. It would go to like an ancient Egyptian scene, you guys, and like I could see the pyramids and like people walking around in the sand. Like, no amount of words can describe how visually intense these experiences are. You're not just seeing it in your mind's eye. Your eyes are closed, and it's like you're watching a movie unfold, and the visuals would shift. I would see something for like 5 to 10 seconds, and then it would just abruptly shift and go. It was like a projector slide reel where you can change like the image that's cast onto a through a projector, but it wasn't an image, it was these videos. It was like I was watching these movie reels of ancient history. Weirdest shit ever. I also saw all sorts of weird geometric patterns and the 5 platonic solids. Now mind you, this is while my heart's beating so loud that I can audibly hear it. I could hear my heart beating. And like at one point in time, like I didn't notice it, but like all of a sudden I'm like, what is going on? I am saturated in water. I had soaked the bed with my sweat. You end up sweating so much while you're going through these experiences. And like at one point I'm laying on the bed just covered in sweat, and I try to get up, and it feels like I just sink down into the earth. I felt like I was going down and down and down and down, and that I was pinned down. I just couldn't get up. And then it started feeling like I was spinning, like on one of those NASA test simulator things where they put you in that machine and it spins you around. Like I lost my sense of like gravitational equilibrium, if you will. It's not the best way to describe it, but it's like I couldn't get up. I didn't know which way was up, which way was down, spinning, sweating my ass off. And then I'd finally get up and pace around the house. I did this weird shit where I would go into like corners of rooms and in a fetal position, just lay there, because what I found is that there were certain positions that I could sit in that didn't get rid of the withdrawals, but it made it like a little bit less intense, just slightly. And when you're going through a fucking mindfuck like this, you guys, even a slight reduction of 1/10% feels like a sense of relief to some extent. But man, were those experiences crazy, you guys. My God. Like I had some serious problems. I knew someone who brought back a bunch of Everclear from, I think it was Oregon, and that stuff's like rubbing alcohol, and I would just slam that. I drank that bottle in a very short amount of time, and just like, I don't know if you guys have ever had real Everclear. You can buy it in most states, I think, but a lot of the Everclear being sold, for instance, in like California. I think they sell it in California, but it's not like true Everclear that's like almost 200 proof, I think. It's pretty much just like alcohol, 100% alcohol. You ever had, it's like putting rubbing alcohol in your mouth. Like you take a shot of that and you can feel it like just burning holes through your digestive system. That stuff is so fucking strong. It's amazing how strong that stuff is. But yeah, like I've done some of the dumbest shit ever. The dumbest shit I've ever done, excuse me, was under the influence of alcohol. And it got to the point where if I drank one night and woke up the following day without doing something stupid, like I was like, it would shock me. It's like, wow, I finally had a good day, or I finally had a decent night. The one thing I hated the most, or one of the things I hated the most about alcohol, hey Titan, come here, buddy, is the lack of control. And what I mean by that is, do you know what it's like to wake up and not know what the fuck you did the following night? It's like, what did I do? Did I hurt someone? Like, what the fuck happened? You know what I mean? That it can be really terrifying to not know what the fuck you did, where you were. It can be remarkably terrifying. And you'd think that would have woken me up to the point where it's like, enough's enough, but no, I would just keep drinking. I would keep drinking.